Hi Leo, I'm Anisha. You can write to me at tarotbyanisha@gmail.com. You can also visit my website www.tarotbyanisha.com. And this is your monthly forecast for March 2013. Leos, we start this month with a part of your chart that has to do with secrets. It has to do with sexuality. It has to do with joint resources. It has to do with obsessions, compulsions, addictions. Yes, this is your eighth house. And this month, rather starting last few weeks of February till about 20th of March, this part of your chart is lit up by four planets, and that's quite a bit. So we have Mars, we have Venus, we have Mercury, and we have the lovely Jupiter. Now, during this time, a lot of you could be focusing, and I think besides your finances, your joint resources, as to how much of a share do you get out of it, or what is the benefit that you're really getting out of a certain joint venture. The biggest mystery of the eighth house is final transformation. So, how it is that you come out of it, how it is that finally you are able to change yourself, take stock of things, and move as per what the situation demands. Leos, this is also the time where you will be focusing on the old you and the new you. A lot of focus on final transformation as well. This house deals a lot of changes that have to do at an emotional soul level. I think for those of you who could have thought that things can't change, or you can't change rather, or this is how you will be feeling for the rest of your life, could find at this point of time that there is a shift. You are looking at things differently. You are feeling about whatever it is that you feel about them has changed over and this is again not circumstantial. I think this is just a change that is happening within you. It is happening inside you. There is a transformation that is taking place. For some of you, however, and especially if you have a Leo ascendant, you may just think that this is how I'm going to be staying for the rest of my life. And it could be a sort of a realization, really, at a deep, at a more soul level. So, besides this, like I said, you will be looking at joint finances as well. You will be looking at how a partner's wealth adds up or undermines your own wealth. You will be looking at investments that you are doing for a joint collaboration or joint investment, and where is it that you stand over there? Do you stand to gain in a long term, or you just look at it as a you're just an investor? There's nothing really great that is coming out of it. Now, this trend is there for you from last few weeks of February, and it carries on for you till about 20th of March, wherein, um, like I said, a lot of focus again on internal things, also on sexuality. So, how it is that you connect sexually with your partner, or maybe is it sex which is there without love, or do you tend to seek out partners who are, with whom you try, or you are not emotionally involved? This also speaks about compulsions, addictions. It could be smoking. It could even be, um, excessively spending time on the internet. It could be as basic as that. And this would be a time where all this will get surfaced more. It will come up more, and you will be more acutely aware about these things. So I would say that try and little bit of it is, like we all know, little bit of fun is fine, but try not to sort of get too sucked into it, because this could just, whenever you have a very strong planetary support over there, it can have a little bit of a lasting effect or a trend. It's a good time if you've been trying to kick the butt, the smoking bit of it this month. Try and do that also, even as far as alcohol is concerned. So anything to do with sexuality, obsessions, addictions, it's a good time for you to be taking stock of them, trying to just do, and especially if you're more younger, I think the temptations could be there more. But try to, while it is okay to experiment, try not to sort of go overboard at this point of time. On the joint finances, I would say that you need to be doing maybe a pro and a con. What is in it that you're in the investment for? Is it just that you want to be the sleeping partner, you don't want more involvement, you just want the money to grow, or is it more, something more that you want out of it? So all this will get highlighted. So the second part of March, from 20th of March to first few weeks of April, this sees you finally all the heaviness of the eighth house lifting up, and you move into the ninth, which has to do with friendships, it has to do with travel, it has to do with different cultures, food, different places to be visited, and especially foreign countries. Or maybe you may have friends that are visiting you down from another country, or you even at your work, it could be just a your foreign partners are there. Some delegates have come down to meet you, and it'll be nice. So you will be dealing with people from different cultures, ethnicities, and it will be broadening your mind. However, this is also a great time to be traveling. So for those of you who have been having the bug, the travel bug for quite a while, I think this is a great time that you can sort of pack your bags, and you should just get out, and it'll do good to your soul, and it'll broaden your mind in any case. Now, for education, for higher education, if you have been wanting to add, say, maybe another language, or add another skill set to your work, it's a good time to be looking at that. I think it's a good time to be picking up or doing a small course, and this will help you again. You may be able to find something very close by to your house, and maybe where you work, so the evening classes will be simpler for you. This is also a time where oh yes, with Venus, of course, Sun is conjuncting with Venus, so a lot of focus on how it is that you look, maybe a different hairdo altogether, maybe a wardrobe change, absolute retail therapy, but more on the physical self, on how it is that you look, how it is that you want to project your image to the outside world. So nice and interesting. Again, just don't go overboard. I think this month is more about maintaining a balance, Leos. Try not to swing to extremes this month. Overall, a great month. First month has, of course, you trying to be a little careful and trying not to get too sucked up in all the obsessive piece of it. And the second bit has to do with friends, it has to do with adventure, it has to do with travel, it has to do with higher education. So lovely. Have a great March. I'll see you again in April, and thank you so much for watching.